Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two new stories for you. Firstly, it seems that Somalia has given an ultimatum to Ethiopia. Ethiopian troops are in Somalia by the end of this year. The troops are expected to leave as Somalia does not want Ethiopian military presence on its soil. But it seems that before December, the troops might have to withdraw. The National Security Advisor of Somalia, in a talk yesterday, hinted at this deadline which Somalia has unofficially given to Ethiopia. Secondly, viewers, Tigray, where while TPLF leaders are fighting to control political scene, trying to be in control of TPLF in Tigray. People of Tigray are suffering. Yesterday, some details came in about the situation of education sector in Tigray. How many students are out of schools? How many schools are being used as refugee camps? Details for you in this video. Let's start from Somalia, where Somalia-Ethiopia tensions rose this January when Ethiopia signed a controversial memorandum of understanding with Somaliland. Since then, we've been seeing exchange of hot words, strong statements. Somalia has been saying that no Ethiopian troops will be tolerated on its soil uh, after December 2024. At the end of December, existing African Union mission, peacekeeping mission in Somalia will expire. Then in January, new mission will take over. Somalia does not want Ethiopia to be part of the new mission, though there are still questions about the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops from Somalia because some Somalia's federal member states are opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops. But federal government is adamant. It says that no Ethiopian troops on Somalia soil after 2024. A senior official of Somalia's government in a talk yesterday gave a deadline to Ethiopia. Somalia is linking the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops from Somalia to Ethiopian withdrawal from MOU with Somaliland. It means that if Ethiopia withdraws from the MOU with Somaliland, its troops can continue in Somalia. But if it does not withdraw, its troops will have to leave Somalia. Hussein Sheikh Ali is Somalia's national security advisor. He gave an interview, and yesterday the details of this interview came out. Question was asked that can Ethiopian troops stay in Somalia, or have Ethiopian troops been communicated to leave Somalia? When will they leave Somalia? Will they leave in December? Any deadline? Hussein Sheikh Ali clearly said that Ethiopia will have to withdraw from its MOU with Somaliland. If it withdraws, and it will have to withdraw before the end of October. He said Ethiopia has time, sometime in October. So before the end of October, Ethiopia must withdraw from the MOU with Somaliland. This is the deadline announced by Hussein Sheikh Ali. If before the end of October, Ethiopia withdraws from the MOU with Somaliland, its troops will continue having military presence in Somalia. But if Ethiopia does not withdraw from the MOU, then after October, all Ethiopian troops will have to leave. Obviously, the withdrawal will be gradual. It cannot happen overnight. After October, there'll be 2 months, November, December. So in those 2 months, all Ethiopian troops will leave Somalia. This is what now Somalia's official position is. October, next month is October. Is there any likelihood of Ethiopia withdrawing from the MOU till the end of October? I don't see it coming. Ethiopia is committed to implementing the MOU. Taske Selassie, the Foreign Minister, at a speech in a speech at UN this week, defended Ethiopia's MOU with Somaliland. He said this MOU is based on existing political dispensation. It means Ethiopia is not considering withdrawal from MOU with Somaliland. Then it means that Ethiopian troops will have to leave Somalia. Yes, they'll have to leave Somalia. Ethiopia will definitely withdraw its troops, but from Somalia, but not from all parts of Somalia. It will withdraw from Banadir, Mogadishu area. It will try to maintain its military presence in southwest state in Gaidu. Southwest state president is on board with Ethiopia. He is opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops. Laftagarin, though he's in talks with federal government these days in Mogadishu, where National Consultative Forum is underway. Puntland is boycotting this forum, but Laftagarin is there. So Ethiopia will try to maintain its presence in southwest state and in Gedo, Jubaland. Question is, if Ethiopia maintains its presence in Somalia after 2024, what will federal government do? If Somalia decides to take action on Ethiopian troops after 2024, obviously it could lead to direct escalation between Ethiopia and Somalia. That is why this issue must be handled. It must be solved before the end of December 2024. I don't see Ethiopia withdraw from its MOU with Somaliland. At the same time, I don't see Ethiopia withdraw from bordering regions of Somalia. 2025 could be dangerous. Before that, the two sides should reach an amicable settlement to avoid any potential direct military confrontation. But Somalia will have to have the support of its federal government, will have to have the support of its regional states to expel Ethiopian troops. Regional states seem to be on good terms with Ethiopia. Overall, it's a complex situation. Somalia's federal government will try to implement its writ, enforce its writ in southwest state, in Gedo, Jubaland, Puntland. That could pit Somalia against Ethiopia militarily, I think, especially if the writ is about expulsion of Ethiopian troops from Somalia's regional states. Secondly, we was Tigray. A report for you, Tigray, shows how dire is the situation in Tigray, humanitarian situation. Still, almost 2 years have passed since the signing of Pretoria deal, but a lot needs to be done. But the leaders of Tigray, political elite of Tigray, political elite members of Tigray are involved in this tug of war for more political clout in Tigray. They are fighting to control TPLF. Getachew has announced to hold a party congress. Before that, we saw that TPLF Debrecen wing held a party congress, and now TPLF Debrecen wing, Getachew wing, both are holding discussions on Wareda level, town level. On daily basis, we're seeing statements by Wareda town level, TPLF, Debrecen wing, and Getachew wing groups. So political activity in full swing, but what about the people of Tigray? They are suffering. Report about Tigray education sector: 60% of Tigray students have not been able to join school so far. 60%. 2 years have passed since the signing of Pretoria. Who is to blame? People start blaming federal government. They say federal government is to blame. Yes, World government is to blame as well. What about Tigray government? What about Tigray Population Fund, the Bratzian wing? All are to blame because they are involved in a stalemate over political issues. They are not concerned with other issues related to the people of Tigray. More than 100 schools are being used as refugee camps. Refugees still in Tigray. Why? Because the refugees, the people from Western zone are still in Tigray. No solution found about the status of Western zone. That is why refugees are here, and they'll stay here until the issue is finalized, until the matter is finalized between Tigray and Amhara and Federal. This is the humanitarian situation. I'm talking about just one sector, education sector. In other sectors too, there are things which are alarming. That is why the political elite, the channels will have to agree on some minimum agenda for the people of Tigray. Their internal fighting is hurting the people of Tigray. Thanks for watching.